The musician made his way from his house to address members of his team gathered in a tent in his compound with what has become People Power Anthem. The meeting was called to unveil regional coordinators for his movement. The meeting attracted several MPs, most of them selected to become regional coordinators, although they belong to established political parties.
We were not supposed to.
Noticeable among the MPs is FDC's Gilbert Olanya and some NRM rebel MPs. Some of the regional coordinators are Kasiano Wadri and James Achidri for West Nile, Lucy Akello and Gilbert Olanya for Acholi, Jonathan Odul and Moses Okot for Lango, Susan Amero and Angelino Sege for Teso, Innocent Tukundane and Thomas Kakuru for Toro region, Mbwate Kamwagafa and Moses Kakama for Ankole, Barnabas Ninkasimire for Bunyoro, John Baptist Nambeshe for Bugisu, Asman Basalirwa for Busoga, Agnes Nabolindo for Bukedi, former leader of opposition Win Kiza and Robert Centenary for Rwenzori region, Medad Segona and Latif Sebagala for Kampala metropolitan area, Paulsen Lutamaguzi and Brenda Nabukenya for Greater Ruero. Kyagulanyi explains that they were compelled to hold the media briefing at his home as a last resort after all hotels shunned his team.
Even when we booked and paid, they were told that they could not host us, and if they were stubborn enough to host us, they would face consequences.
However, he added that the team selected was intended to overwhelm the ruling NRM in the coming elections and stake a realistic claim to leadership.
Since we started, there have been countless things to celebrate, key of which is a politically conscious population ready to kick Museveni and his cronies out of power in 2021, and I am very serious about this.
But some, like FDC's Gilbert Olanya, say the success of the opposition in 2021 will depend on ongoing talks between the four-time presidential candidate, retired Colonel Kizza Besigye, and Bobi Wine.
My appeal to Dr. Kizza Besigye and Bobi Wine, the most important thing now is for you to agree and rally behind a candidate.
But let's have leaders that can drive this agenda, to streamline it, to structure it, and that's why we decided to come up with coordinators across the country in different facets to do the mobilization, to mobilize, that's very important, but to also organize our supporters, because our supporters are all over the place, but there is need for a leadership.
As you can see, the national coordination team is already dispersing, charged with a big responsibility to ensure that by the time the Electoral Commission clears campaigning, the pressure group has presence across the country. But whether it will be able to sail through the intimidation and violence as they claim to be going through right now, perhaps only time can tell. Edward Muhumza, NTV Tonight.